Right now, there are companies out there making billions buying and selling your personal data, and then scammers are using AI to turn that data into weapons. Joining us now via Zoom to break it all down is Ron Zayas, CEO of Ironwall by Incogni. Ron, welcome. Good to have you here.
A pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So, Ron, scammers are cloning people's voices with AI. They're calling family members, pretending to be a loved one in trouble. How are they getting enough personal data to make scams like that work?
Well, partly because we're giving it to them. Anytime you put a recording or a clip or anything else on social media, they can find that, they can pull that out. Then they can take information from data brokers who collect our information from social media, from loyalty programs, from any of the type of interactions that we do online and where we give our information. They put it all together, and then all of a sudden they can tie together who's your family, what they sound like, are there any pictures, are there any videos. They can put that all together into generative AI and generate a message and send it to your loved ones that sounds so real and so convincing that most people are going to be fooled by it.
Wow, that is frightening stuff. And when that data ends up in the wrong hands, what can actually happen to somebody?
So people can be scammed. You know, our loved ones that are over 65 are twice as likely to be scammed as anyone else, especially with family-oriented scams. And they usually get scammed for twice the average amount. So they're usually getting scammed for $5,000 or $6,000 or $7,000. Then that information is being put on a list of suckers, if you will, and that's being sold. Or it can impersonate you at your bank. It can impersonate you with your friends and ask for money or ask for help. So it's very insidious what can happen, and it puts us in a situation where nobody can trust anything they hear. And that's the real issue to deal with, is a lack of trust across all your family and friends.
So who are these data brokers who are collecting all of our data? How big is this industry?
This is a $500 billion a year industry. So just to give you an idea of their size, and they're collecting information from anywhere. If you buy a pizza and you give your phone number, they're going to take that phone number and they're going to sell it to a data broker for, let's say, about $50. It's worth a lot of money to them. Or if you get your car worked on, some people will take your information and sell it to something like Carfax. You know, it's every interaction we're having, people are collecting it, and we're not even thinking about it. And data brokers are scooping this up. Just to give you one idea, one broker went online and said that on average they have about 80% of the U.S. population in their database, and they have 2,000 pieces of information on each one of those individuals.
That is crazy, and that can feel very overwhelming for folks, but this is where Incogni comes in as your ally. Can you walk us through how it works and what's new?
So it is overwhelming. There are about 5,000 of these people finder and data broker sites out there. So for the individual to go through and remove all their information, it's very intimidating. With a service like Incogni, you sign up, you pay a yearly fee or a monthly fee, and then they'll go through all the big data brokers and people finder sites, remove you from all that, keep your information, and make your profile so small that it discourages people from scamming you. It's better to go on to somebody who has 400 pieces of information than somebody that has 10. So what you do is you make yourself an unwilling victim by removing that information.
And I'll tell you what, a yearly fee, a lot cheaper than ending up the victim of one of these scams you're talking about, yeah?
Absolutely. Again, scams can run into the thousands. They're not going to, most people are not going to get reimbursed for that. They're never going to get their money back. And more importantly, when your family and loved ones are scammed, that hurts even more.
It does. Ron, thank you so much for being here and for talking to us. And folks at home, now is the perfect time to protect yourself and your data. Go to Incogni.com, enter the code PIX60. This is maybe the best part. 60% off right now for PIX viewers. Scan the QR code on your screen to get that deal. You can also head over to PIX11.com and click on the PIX Partners tab.